Assalamualaikum. Today me and my friends will present about remote sensing for site-specific crop management. Remote sensing is a technology that can be used to obtain various spatial layers of information about soil and crop conditions. It allows detection and or characterization of an object, series of object or landscape without having the sensor in physical contact. Today, two main observation platforms are used to collect remote sensing data. First, aircraft-based aerial, satellite-based. Example of remote sensing. First, crop monitoring. Remote sensing image generated from vegetative indices like NDVI and GNDVI throughout the growing season are becoming common. This product can be used to guide nutrient management with control and irrigation. Nutrient management. Knowledge of plant growth, nutrient uptake patterns during the growing season, and deficiency symptoms have prompted researchers to acquire imagery during key growth stage. Weed detection. Competition from weeds is a major source of yield loss in row crop production. A grower's ability to use site-specific technology to reduce the quantity of herbicide application would be recognized economically. This reduced application would in turn markedly reduce the filtration of chemicals into surface and groundwater supplies. Irrigation. To help reduce the time required and spatial uncertainty associated with irrigation scheduling. Remote sensing can be used to help automate and perhaps more accurately schedule irrigation. To improve irrigation scheduling with remote sensing technology has been conducted using on-site airborne and satellite sensor to accurately detect canopy temperature, pigment contact and composition, vegetation indices, leaf cell structure and leaf water content. Vehicle-based optical sensor. Some vehicle-based optical sensors have been incorporated into closed-loop, real-time variable rate application system. Herbicide application to selected areas can be conducted by application system capable of weed identification based on leaf pattern or reflectance. Another opportunity for vehicle-based systems are optical sensor targeting subsurface soil reflectance. These sensors are not sensitive to crop residue coverage and may improve quality of information about spatial and deep variation of selected soil properties.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nayang Suryati binti Satimin and I will continue my part on how remote sensing can help increase profitability. Remote sensing is the process of detecting and monitoring the physical characteristics of an area by measuring its reflected and emitted radiation at a distance, typically from satellite to aircraft. Special cameras collect remotely sensed image which help researchers think about the Earth. Okay, how remote sensing can help increase profitability? The first one is optimizing resource allocation. Optimizing resource allocation is another significant advantage of remote sensing in crop management. By precisely identifying areas within a field that require additional resources, such as water or fertilizer, farmers can minimize waste and ensure efficient utilization. This targeted resource allocation reduces costs and promotes sustainable farming practices by minimizing the environmental impact. The second one is remote sensing enables agricultural organizations to implement precision agriculture techniques. Agricultural organizations can create customized management zones based on soil characteristics, crop health, and other factors by mapping the variability within a field. This allows the site-specific applications of inputs such as fertilizer and pesticide optimizing their use and minimizing potential runoff or leaching. Precision agriculture improves yield, reduces costs, and contributes to soil health and water conservation. The adoption of precision agriculture is influenced by farmers' perceptions of its profitability and their ability to manage it effectively. Consultants and computer use also play a role in adoption, and support and training in using computers may be necessary for long-term success. In the future, farmers will need to acquire new skills and adopt a different mindset to keep up changes in precision agriculture. And the last one is data accuracy. Accurate data also aids in early problem identification and crop yield improvement. Additionally, precision data enhances the effectiveness of automated farming equipment like GPS-guided tractors and drones. Overall, accuracy in data collection and analysis lead to improved farm management, increased profitability, and sustainable agricultural practices. And that's all for my part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I am Nur Fazira Fitri binti Muhammad Asnan. Today I will present on how a remote sensor can reduce the environment risk. First, it can help to minimize the chemical use because remote sensors provide informations of how much chemical such as pesticides and fertilizers needed by the plant. Therefore, we can reduce the soil degradations that causes by runoff or leachings of the amount of unused fertilizers or pesticides. Next, water resource management. In remote sensing, the irrigation is based on real-time data where the water waste can be reduced. Therefore, by reducing wastage of water, we can also reducing the scarcity of water. Next is soil erosion control. Through remote sensing, we can detect or sense any soil erosion that is happen or going to be happen. Therefore, a control measure can be taken, and this can also ensure a safety of the farmers or the workers on the plantation. Next, I will explain on how remote sensing can reduce the economical risks. The first one is early detection of disease plant, where the detections of disease can minimize yield losses. The minimal yield losses can be avoided because of the potential risk is identified before. Next is crop monitoring system. Through remote sensing, the plant growth and health is assessed continuously. This continuous assessment can enhance the productivity of the crops of the plants and can also reduce poor yield. Therefore, the plantations or the growers can make further planning for their harvesting or their marketing. Lastly, resource allocation and planning. The real-time information provided by remote sensing system can help in managing the resources. The resources are the inputs that we use in the production, such as fertilizers or the pesticides. All of these resources can be managed well through the real-time data provided in remote sensing system. That's all from me. Thank you.
By integrating remote sensing application into plantation management, we can gain valuable insight, improve operational efficiency, and make informed decisions, ultimately reducing economic risk associated with uncertainties in agriculture.